So we are here with one of the biggest and most important topics, of course, that is the monetization methods that you can use on your page. The first one is shoutouts. And when you grow a page, at one point people will just start messaging you to share the work on your page. Like there are so many examples out there. Like we watched the business balls already. They do that regularly, and really at any page and any niche, once you have a certain audience and a certain number of followers, people will message you to have their content shared because they know you have a lot of views in their niche, so they will pay for that. That's better than just do Google ads into nothing, into oblivion. But here they pay, they know they get a certain amount of views because you target their niche. And that's the very point where you're now getting paid for what you have done. They might ask you for screenshots of your statistics. What is this? Here you just visit your dashboard, go to analytics, followers, and choose top locations or countries, towns and cities, and you screenshot that. And another important statistic is accounts reached audience. Another important statistic is accounts reached. There you go to reached audience, again top countries and top cities, and you screenshot that as well. You send them the screenshot so they know where your audience is coming from, how many you get in, I don't know, New York, in the United States, in Canada, in the European Union, Asia, wherever you are, you can send them a proof of your followers. So how much to charge for a shoutout? And the general rule of thumb is $1 per 1,000 follower times your percentage engagement rate. So how can your engagement rate be found? You use this tool, look up your profile, and it's going to calculate it. So for an example, you get 150k follower times $1 times an engagement rate of 1.5. That's 225 per post or story. My suggestion is that you offer at least a package of one story and one post that stays as a minimum package. If they really only want stories, you can charge about 1/3 to 40% of that actual price. How to get paid? Well, always they pay in advance, because once the word is out and the views happen and you have not received the money, that can also be a problem. Set up Stripe or a PayPal account to accept payments. Stripe is a little bit more work, and you need a company, but PayPal is easy to set up, and really you can accept money within 5 minutes. Another way is to actively approach user that may buy a shoutout. So over time you will get a feeling for your audience and for some follower that do like a lot, and you can actively ask them if they would like to offer their service on your page. Don't do too much. Don't do too much, since it may be seen as a spam if you're just sending out cold messages, cold calls. But if someone fits your niche and is active on your profile and has a product that fits, you can also like their content back and send them a decent offer. The second monetization method is one that's also well known, and that is dropshipping. What is it? You run a website that hosts other people's products. You don't have any of them in stock, you don't do selling, you don't buy them, you don't resell them directly. They do the shipping directly from them. You're basically just advertising for it. You generate the traffic via your theme page, your niche. And for example, if a product sells for $50, you pay the supplier 20 for it, so that he sends it out, and he ships it to your customer. You receive 30, and that's really your money from every transaction. You can use Shopify to create such a shop in your niche and post the offer on your page. There are full tutorials on how to do that on YouTube. Everything is talked about concerning dropshipping. I'm not going into that in detail, but just know that's a very good method to monetize your page. And once you're comfortable operating your repost page and you have to flow down and you've got your posts scheduled, you can already start creating a dropshipping store that fits your niche. Don't do it much earlier. Don't try to have everything going from the first post, but also don't wait too long, because in the long run, once your shop is going and receives customers and reviews and everything, it will automatically go up in value and will be found on other ways too than your Instagram page. Don't do too much. Like for every 4 posts that you make, you can do one link to your dropshipping page, to your dropshipping store. So these are the 2 simplest and most effective ways to earn money. Use them. What you also can do, and I've talked about it before when we created the page, once you got the page going and it's running good, you're making good money, you can also think about selling the page. Look it up. If you grow tired of your niche or you grew another one that runs better, you can always sell that page. There are sites out there, and they're constantly changing which one is the better one. So do your research on that if that crosses your thought. Me personally, if you have a lot of those things automated, there is no need to sell the page. Just keep making money with them.